So over the weekend, Donald Trump, of course, was doing his speech in New Hampshire where he said that immigrants are, quote, poisoning the blood of our country, echoing, of course, Adolf Hitler, which has been pretty much the biggest criticism of this line, that Donald Trump is now just openly parroting Nazi talking points and white ethnonationalist talking points. And Lindsey Graham, the day after this happened, went on TV, of course. He's asked a question. What about Trump's rhetoric? And Lindsey Graham not only said he had no problem with it, but he said Trump is right. And I'll read you exactly what Graham said in just a moment, but think about it. The leading candidate for the Republican presidential primary, according to the polls, the leading candidate in the 2024 election, is using the same language as Hitler. It's white nationalist language, great replacement theory language. And Lindsey Graham is not only cool with it, but he admits that, hey, Trump is right. Here's how this exchange took place. This was with Meet the Press host Kristen Welker. Welker asks him, the Biden campaign has accused former President Trump of, quote, parroting Adolf Hitler. Are the president's comments representative of how you and other Republicans feel? Graham then said, 76% of the American people, not Donald Trump, believe the border's broken. They're worried about fentanyl coming over and killing their kids. Then Welker asked, but what about his language, Senator? Just that language, that poisoning the blood. And Graham, who was getting angry at this point, said, I'm worried about an outcome. He is right. He had the border secured, the lowest in 40 years in December of 2020. To the Biden administration, you're talking about Donald Trump's language as you sat on the sidelines and allowed the country to be invaded. 172 people on the terrorist watch list have come on your watch. We're caught. They didn't just cross the border, get into the country, and now, oh my God, we got terrorists. They were caught, Lindsey. That's how you know the number, because those people were caught by the Biden administration. So you kind of left out that very important qualifier on that description. Welker continued to press, are you comfortable with this rhetoric? And Graham says, we're talking about language. I could care less what language people use as long as we get it right. If you think you're going to win the debate on illegal immigration by picking a line out of a Trump speech, most Americans understand the game has to change, that we're under threat, that we're going to get attacked, that our border has completely been obliterated. Jesus Christ, Lindsey, how do you get out of bed in the morning with those horrifying thoughts going through your head? That at any minute, this country is going to be attacked by a couple of people coming across the border with no real means to actually do anything? I mean, kind of seems like a horribly pathetic and terrified way to go through life, but you yourself are a scared individual. You're very fragile, you're very frail. So I get that you constantly live in fear. I also understand that you're a massive warmonger, the biggest one that we have in the Senate right now. So you'd love nothing more than to send American tanks across the border down into Mexico and just have them travel through South America, killing everybody they can, because that makes you happy. So you're trying to scaremonger all these people, like all these people Biden's coming across. They're apprehending them. That's the difference. That's the thing you're failing to mention. Like, oh my God, look at all these drugs that were seized across the border. Isn't that terrible? No, they were seized, you idiots. Republicans want illegal immigration to be the top issue for 2024. But I'm asking you this, like you individually, personally, is illegal immigration your biggest concern? I mean, have you personally been impacted by illegal immigration? I mean, did you specifically lose your job? I mean, I want to know these things. I am genuinely asking this. Or are you more concerned about the fact that you can't afford your prescription medication? Are you concerned about the fact that you're struggling to be able to put food on your table? And by the way, immigrants are not to blame for those kinds of things. But Lindsey Graham, Donald Trump, the entire Republican Party wants you to think that they are. They're not. A lot of the problems in your life are due to the fact that Republicans have allowed corporations to do whatever the hell they want for however long they want, and that has resulted in you getting screwed over at the grocery store, at the gas pump, and at the pharmacy counter, and everywhere in between. That's Republican policy at work. So they want to distract you with this immigration talk so that you blame all your problems not on the Republicans, but on the people coming across the border. Because Republicans know that they have no winning policies for you. So like Lindsey Graham did there at the end of that statement I read, he's trying to scare the crap out of you into voting for a Republican. Don't fall for it.